Hi guys, my name is Ari. I'm going to be doing your 30-minute reformer workout with you today, and let's get started. All right, we're going to start with footwork. So 4 springs on. I have a red, 2 yellows, and a blue, and headrest is up, footbar is up. All right, let's go. Come seated onto your machine, and we're going to roll all the way back down onto your back. All right, from here, those feet are going to start parallel, hip width distance, heels onto the footbar. And we're gonna be working in a neutral spine, so a little bit of daylight underneath your low back. Flex those feet, shoulder blades down, and press the carriage out on an exhale. Good, nice, and then bend the carriage back in with control. Exhale it out, and bend it in. Make sure those knees are going over the second toe. Constantly thinking of the knees pressing up, tailbone pressing down. And notice if you have a lot of tension in your neck, try to let that go. Exhale out. And control the carriage in. We have for another 5, for another 4, exhale out for another 3, and a 2. We're gonna hold this next one in halfway down, hold it here. Now little baby pulses up and up. So try not to bounce, more so keep a controlled pulse. Feel those thighs burning, I'm feeling mine. All right, hold it halfway. Now pulse down to the bottom. So pulse towards the foot bar. Good, down, down, almost like you're catching yourself. Down, down. And now hold the carriage still. Now press your left heel into that foot bar. Lift the right heel off. Nice. Place the right heel back on. And then the left. So marching in place here, we want to try to keep the carriage as still as possible. You'll feel those thighs working a lot. We have for another 4, and a 3, and a 2. Keep narrowing that waist, and a 1. Press the heels on, 1 long extension all the way out. Good, come on in. Bring those toes back onto the foot bar, or onto the foot bar for the first time rather. All right, lift the heels nice and high. Keep the knees parallel. Press the carriage out long. Good, bend it back in. So try to avoid locking the legs out. So try to avoid sending the kneecaps to the ground. Rather, you want to think of the quads lifting your kneecaps up. So nice long body. Think of yourself stretching in 2 opposite directions. Pressing those toes deep into the foot bar. We have for another 6. Exhaling it out on 5. And a 4, nice long legs. And a 3, narrowing the waist as you press out. And a 2. Last one, press it all the way long. Nice, now bring the carriage back into that halfway point. Hold it here, start those pulses up, and up, and up, and up. Feel that burn for 3, and 2. Hold it here, now lower the pulse down towards the foot bar. Down, down, down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Now lower and lift the heels. Lower and lift, keeping that carriage nice and still. Woo! My thighs are burning. For 3, and 2, and 1. Lift the heels. Press the carriage all the way out and straight. Now keep the long legs. Lower the heels underneath. Heel lift them high. Lower the heels underneath. Press the toes in, lift high. Good, now keep those legs straight. Think of getting something off that top shelf in your kitchen. Lifting up as high as you possibly can for another 5, and a 4. Still working with that neutral spine. 3, and a 2, and a 1. Lift high. Nice, bend the carriage all the way back in. All right, last position here. Have the feet go nice and wide onto the foot bar. Now toes are gonna angle outward. The knees will follow. Arms long, refine that neutral spine. Flex the feet, exhale, press out. Inhale in. Nice, now imagine a horse between those legs, so we still have something we're squeezing in on. Nice. We have for another 5, and for another 4, for another 3, and a 2, lengthening long, 1, and you guessed it, halfway down, hold it here. Now flex those feet a lot. We're gonna bring the knees in to touch, and then open them back up. Bring the knees in to touch, and then bring the legs back open. Like you're closing a door, squeeze the inner thighs, and then bring them open. Nice, letting the femur move nice and easily in your hip socket. Good, squeezing together, about 3 more here. Let the toes go with the knees as well. Now we're gonna stop this next one with the knees touching. Squeeze them together as tight as you can. Now little pulses up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it here. Keep the squeeze. Hold it for 3. Hold it for 2. Hold it for 1. Open those knees wide. Press that carriage all the way out. Bring it back to close. Nice. Keep the feet where they're at. Take that headrest and place it down. We're gonna do some shoulder bridge. All right, so that headrest is down. The legs are still wide. Arms down by your side body. Start in that neutral spine. Inhale here. Exhale, now imprint your spine. Tuck the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Now don't move the carriage. We're gonna peel the tailbone up towards the ceiling, one vertebrae at a time, lifting it up. And then exhale, rolling it back down. Really cueing up the hamstrings and the glutes. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, lift up, belly button to spine, lift, lift, lift. Lengthen the knees over the second toe, and then roll it back down. Good, 5 more here. Tuck and curl, roll it up, 5. Lifting up, make sure that the chin is not crowding the chest or the chest crowding the chin, either one. And a 4, let this feel nice in the spine too. Good, using the glutes. And a 3. Good, still think of that imaginary horse between your legs, so there's still traction moving in. 2. Last one here, we're gonna roll it up, and we're gonna stay up. Tuck and curl, roll it up. Now we're holding here. From here, you're gonna bring the knees back together to touch. We just did this, and then open the knees. Bring them together to touch, and open. 3, and open. 4, and open. Now try not to let the hips fall as you're doing this. You want to keep the hip height the entire time. All right, I think that's 7-ish. And an 8, and a 9, and a 10. Same thing. Keep those knees together. Hold it up at the top. Now little pulses towards the ceiling. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it up for 3, hold it up for 2, and 1. Open those knees wide, and then lower it down. Bring those feet to a parallel hip width distance. Heels or arches on. Heels will be more supportive. From here, hands long. Take a big inhale. Exhale, tuck and curl, roll it up. Nice, shoot the knees forward. Exhale, rolling it back down. Lengthen the tailbone. And then exhale, roll it back up. So there's a lot of energy reaching away from you as you roll up. We got 3 more going. 3, and 2 more. Good, we got 1 more after this one, and we're gonna hold it up. Tuck the pelvis, roll it up, lengthen the knees. Nice, now press all your weight into your left foot. Bring your right leg into tabletop. Good, place the right foot down. And a switch, now your right leg is your base. And a down, and a lift, and down. So we're marching right and left. 4. Good. Now try to keep those hips at the same height. Awesome. Here we are for another 5, and a 4, and a 3. Keep pressing those hands down into the carriage. And 2. Hold this next one up. Hold it here. Now lengthen the right leg long. Exhale, pull it in. Lengthen the right leg long. Exhale, pull it in. Lengthen it long. Exhale, pull it in. Last 2. Last one, keep pressing your left heel into that foot bar. Now reach the toes to the ceiling. Pokes up. Here we go. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Keep the lift of the hips. Replace that right foot. All right, left leg into tabletop. Same thing goes. Left leg out. Exhale, pull it in. And a 2, and a 3. Squeeze the right glute a whole lot. 4, and a 5. Hold it here. Left leg straight up towards the ceiling. Pokes up. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Place that foot down. Tuck and curl, rolling down the spine. Nice work. Bring those knees into tabletop. Hands go straight up towards the ceiling. Now push the belly button down and imprint the spine. Take a big inhale here. And then exhale, roll on up and reach towards the foot bar. Good, we want to think about looking through the thighs, squeezing the inner thighs together, and then engaging the abs. We're gonna do single leg stretch here. Inhale the right leg out, and exhale, switch, and switch, switch, switch. Here we go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, both knees in, double leg stretch here. So press both legs out, exhale, pull them in. Inhale out, exhale in, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, 6, 2 more, 7, last one, 8. Pull it in. We're gonna do a set of hundreds. So from here, reach those legs out if that's accessible. If not, keep them in tabletop. Take a big inhale and start pulsing those arms. And we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 30. Inhale. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Keep pulsing those arms. And inhale, 2, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. Inhale. And exhale, 2, belly down. And inhale. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. And inhale. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. Hold. And then come on down. Nice work, guys. All right. We're gonna come up to a seated position and transition into some side lying work. So come on up, we're gonna change our spring load down to a single blue. So take off the other springs and then place down the foot bar as well, all the way back to the bottom. All right, so come side lying onto your left hip and then place your left forearm up against the shoulder blocks. Lengthen both sides of your body. Grab onto the long loop and place it onto your right foot. All right, from here, press the right foot away. Now let's stack for a second. Belly button to spine, shoulders down your back, and then reach your right heel away from you. Leg is parallel to the ground. Bend the knee in front of your hip. Exhale, press it away. And then bend it in. Exhale, press it away. And 3, and 4, and a 5, and 6, and a 7. Keep pressing the left forearm down. And a 9. Last one, 10. Hold it long. Now reach the leg forward in front of your hip and then pull it back down to the foot bar. Nice. Inhale forward. Exhale, reach it to the foot bar. Now try to think of folding in half like a 90-degree angle, then reaching it long. Good. Using the glutes to help with this. You'll feel it. Well, hopefully I feel it. For another 3. And a 2. Last one. Good, from here, now reach the foot to your diagonal. Keep it parallel. Now little pulses up with your pinky toe. 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6, and 5, ooh, and a 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Awesome, bring it in. Take that strap off, bring the carriage all the way to home. We're gonna transition into a quadruped position. Left hand down onto the headrest. Line your right knee up with the edge of the carriage. Now you have 2 options. You can either grab onto the strap that's connecting to the loop, or all the way up onto the tape will be a little bit more resistance. Whichever one feels good for you. Pull the shoulder blades down your back, snap the belly button to spine. Long arm and keep it straight the entire time. Pull it up to your side body, and then back down. Exhale, pull it up, and then back down. And a 3. Good. And 4, keep reaching the crown of the head away from your tailbone. Try to keep the rib cage closed. 4 more here, 4. And a 3, long arm behind you. And a 2. Last one, we're gonna hold this one up. Now work yourself into a tricep kickback. So bend at the elbow, reach the arm long. Now if you wanna go into a little bit more of a challenge, you can find a lengthen with your left leg. Extend long with the arm, just find the balance. For another 4. For another 3. Make sure your left hand has a lot of pressure in it if you're finding that balance. For 2. Last one. Good, bring that arm down, bring the knee down, and place that strap away. All right, over to the other side. All right, we're gonna have the left foot go into the strap now. Forearms in front of the shoulder blocks, and then place this onto your foot. Long loop, shoulder blades down, and now press that left foot away from you. Good, nice long line of energy from the crown of your head to your heel. Bend it in front of your hip, exhale, press long. Bend it in front of your hip, and then exhale, press long. In and out. Good for 5,
and 4, and a 3. Make sure that the knee is coming right in front of your hip and you're still lengthening your left hip long. For 2, hold this one out long, nice long straight line. Now pull it in front of your hip and then reach it towards the foot bar. The toes come in front of your hip and then swing it back to the foot bar. So we're sweeping the leg forward. Exhale, press back. Send the leg forward. Exhale, press back. For another 4, and a 3, and a 2. Good, last one. Hold it long. Now take it to your diagonal. Little pokes up or little pulses up with the pinky side of the foot. Little pulses for another 5, and a 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, bring that leg in. Good, take that strap off of the foot, bring it all the way into the carriage. Place your hands down onto the carriage and come up to your all fours position. Right hand is gonna be onto the headrest. Grab onto the strap connecting to the loop or to the tape mark. From here, shoulder blades down, belly button to spine. Pull the arm up to your side body. Take it down to the ground. Exhale up, and then back down. And up, reaching the crown of the head. Good, we have for another 5, and a 4, and a 3, and a 2. Last one, we're gonna hold this one up. Tricep kickback, bend at the elbow, reach it long. Bend at the elbow, reach it long. Now, if you would like to find that balance, lengthen the right leg. Kick it long. 5, and a 4, and a 3, and a 2. Last one, lengthen it long, and then come on in. Place that strap away. All right, we're gonna come to a side position facing away from, or facing the side of the carriage, grabbing onto the short loop. So from here, you can either stay at a kneeling position down on your heels, or you can work your way up off of your knees. If you're lifted off the carriage, make sure you're squeezing your glutes and your abs to keep the balance. Now you're gonna make a big rounded position in front of you, a first position. Inhale towards the back corner of the room. Exhale, rotate forward. Inhale to the back corner. Exhale, rotate forward. And a 3. Now as we go to the front corner, can you think of growing taller? So you think of like a barbershop pole, going up, spiraling up. For another 3, using those obliques. And a 2. Last one, rotate forward. Nice, now come down to a seated position. Grab onto the longer loop with your right hand. Left hand will become your base and press it into the ground, or press it into the carriage rather. Elbow's gonna go above the head. Rotate the palm up. Now use your side bend here. You're gonna press the hand straight up towards the ceiling. Now the left hand and the right hand are pressing in opposition. Bend at the elbow to a 90-degree angle. Exhale, press it up. Bend. Exhale, press it up. 3, and a 4, and a 5, and 6, 7, and a 8, 2 more, and a 9, last one, and a 10. Reach it long. Good, bring it back down. Bring the forearm in front of your face, and then place that loop away. We're gonna spin around to the other side. All right, so from here, you can again, kneeling or seated up. Either one, we're gonna grab onto that shorter loop first. Squeeze the glutes, turn on the abs, hands make a big rounded position. From here, rotate to the back corner of the room. Inhale, exhale, rotate to the front. Inhale to the back, exhale, rotate to the front. Now we grow taller as we rotate, lifting through the ears, keeping the shoulders down. So we're not lifting with the shoulders, try to release the tension. We have for another 4, exhaling forward for a 3, and a 2. Last one, rotating forward. Good, come back in. Good, come seated all the way down onto your heels. Transition your strap into your left hand, the big loop. Right hand is gonna press down. Forearm goes above your head. Press into your right hand and really think about stacking the shoulders as much as possible. Big side bend in that body. From here, press the hand up towards the ceiling. The palm is shining away. Now think of hands in opposition. Bend at the elbow. Exhale, press up. Nice. Now from here, think pressing into the right hand even more. Good. We have for another 5 and a 4 and a 3. Lifting long, keep the ears away from the shoulders, belly button to spine. 2. Last 1. Up, long, 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 and come back in. Nice, place that loop away, and then come off the carriage. Nice work. All right, so we're gonna go into some planking. So we're gonna pull the foot bar all the way up to the top again. Bring that foot bar up. Make sure it's locked into place. Awesome. All right, we're gonna go to a single yellow and take off the blue. All right, so from here, come kneeling onto the carriage. Feet are gonna go up against the shoulder blocks. Hands are down onto the foot bar. From here, lift the hips towards the wrist and then pull the shoulder blades down your back. We're gonna stay in a modified plank here for a second. Lift your ears. I like to say, feel like you're pressing yourself out of a swimming pool. Hold this position and then press the carriage out. Let your eyes gaze towards the spring. Then lift back up, bring the hips towards the wrist. Press the arms away. And then inhale, lift up. You do yoga, it's kind of like up dog. Press it back. And a lift. Good, 2 more here. And a lift. Good, 1 more. Awesome, now we're gonna pause at a halfway point. Feel like you're at a comfortable incline with the arms. Take an inhale through the crown of your head, and then exhale, you're gonna pull the knees in towards the rubber stopper, and then press it back out, long with the legs. Exhale, pull it in, and then long with the legs. Exhale, pull the knees in, so the belly button's going back. You're making an angry cat back with your low spine. Pull the belly button back. Good, so we're really thinking of crunching the knees in. For another 3. For another 2. And last one, pull it in. Nice, and then take it back out. And then lift it back up high. Lift the chest up. Good, now we're gonna go into full plank. So feet are gonna go up against those shoulder blocks. Pressing down into the hands, bring the belly button to spine, hover the knees up and off, and then press the feet away. Shoulders press down your back, lengthen through the crown of your head. Good, now from here, fire up all the muscles in your legs and press your heels into the shoulder blocks. Awesome, feel the shake in your abs, keep lifting your belly button up to your spine. Take an inhale, and then exhale, pull the knees in. And then press them back out. Exhale, pull them in, 2, press them out. And a 3, press them out. 4, press them out. And 5, press them out. 6, press them out. And 7, press them out. And an 8, press them out. Belly button pulls up, 9, press them out. Last one, 10, press them out. Hold, lower the knees down onto the carriage, bring it to close. All right, we're gonna do long stretch next. So the legs are gonna stay straight, and we're just gonna focus on the arms. One more set of plank, here we go. Press into the foot bar, hover the knees up and off, press the carriage out. Let's start by gluing back in our plank. So heels press into the foot bar, or into the shoulder blocks rather. Hands into the foot bar, belly button up. Now from here, press the carriage out a little bit with your arms. Think of heels reaching behind you, and then peer over a cliff as you come back to close. And then away, and then hinge over. So we press the carriage back, and then forward. Line your shoulders up with your wrists, back, and forward. We have for another 5, and an in, and a 4. Don't move too quick here. The holding of a plank is hard enough. We want to make sure our shoulders are nice and stable for us. For 2, keep those eyes looking at one thing. You can hear my voice shake as I go back. You know I'm hurting with you. Come on in. And then bring those knees down. Nice work. Let's do one child's pose. Bring those toes together, heels back onto your, sits bones back onto your heels. And then press the carriage away. Let your head hang through your arms. Take 2 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And then come on up. We're gonna come into a stretch here. So keep the knees onto the carriage. We're gonna place your right foot up onto the footbar. Keep both hands onto the footbar from here, and then now pull the left hip towards the footbar. Feel like you're squeezing the carriage into the rubber stopper by pulling the left knee closer to the springs. And then rotate the shoulder blades down your back and shine your heart through your arms. Nice, lifting through the crown of your head. Keep pressing that left hip forward. You'll feel it through that hip flexor. Now lift your left arm up if that feels comfortable to you. Just don't move any other part of your body. Good, lifting through the crown of your head and fingertips high. Good, breathe here. One more big breath in. And exhale out. Good, place your left hand down. Good, make sure you're balanced and then bring that right knee off. Left foot on. From here, bring that right hip closer to the foot bar and then lift up through the crown of your head. Nice, keep hugging that rubber stopper with the carriage. Shoulder blades down, both fingertips on. Good, lifting through the crown of the head. Now if you'd like, lift the right arm up towards the sky. Good, reaching through the crown of your head. Take a big inhale. And exhale it out. Keep reaching the hip flexor forward. One more time, big inhale. All right, and then bring that hand down. Come on off of here, take a step off the reformer. We're going to change it so our springs are a red and 2 yellows. And then let's put up the headrest and then place that up. Come seated. Roll all the way back down onto your back. Coming into some running, shoulder blades down. Feet are parallel hip width distance onto your toes. And then from here, press the carriage all the way out and long. Lift those kneecaps, try not to lock out the knees. From here, drop the right heel underneath. And then press into the toes, lift the heel, and then drop the left heel underneath. So one knee is gonna bend, one heel is gonna go underneath. Good. And then you can kind of pick your pace, but just make sure you're not full on bouncing or locking out your knees, like I said a second ago. All right, we have for another 4, and a 3, and a 2, and a 1. Nice, from here, let's speed it up just a little bit. And a right, and a left, and a right, and a left, and a right, left, right, left for 3, and a 2, and a 1. Awesome. Lift those heels, drop both heels underneath. Feel the weight of the carriage giving you a good stretch. Bend the right knee, a little bit bigger stretch on the left. And then bend the left, a little bit bigger stretch on the right. Good, press both heels underneath one last time. And then bring that carriage all the way to close. Perfect. Place the feet onto the ground and then come up to standing. We're gonna, from here, find our forward fold and then wide legs. And then the head is just gonna feel like it's hanging towards that carriage. Shoulder blades down. And from here, press the left elbow into the carriage, rotate up and spiral the right arm high. Good, and then bring that hand back down. Lifting the left arm up. We're gonna do that one more time. Spiral over to the right. Spiral over, lift the right arm. And then back to center. One more time to the left. And then back to center. Good. If this feels good, stay right here. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can take a step back and then put your hands onto the ground and slightly bend the knees and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this 30-minute reformer workout. Again, I'm Ari. Thank you.